canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights, we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots laced tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights, we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots laced tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only onClutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Lace tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only onClutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only onClutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Lace tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only onClutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only onClutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only onClutch, it's more than enough. The legends flying every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots laced tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only onClutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only onClutch, it's more than enough. The legends flying every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back to the action. It is time for the men's game, the Stallions versus the Steers. And it is already off to a doozy. Stallions using a lot of space and The sniper, Joseph Figueroa, just finds his player up in the box and went ahead and tried to get it up there. Hey, no risk, no reward in this case. Trying to get it up to Mark Esteve. Foul called early in the game. This one given to like number 11 for the Steers. From Bravia over there to the Guardian Suezo. Ball's back to Suezo. Gonzalo to Mark. Over to Landaverde. That's Eric. Nobuo on a run. It gets interrupted by the left wing back. Twin fighting. Willman fighting for the ball on the edge, and it goes out of bounds. No foul call. A lot of hands from both players. Great no call by the ref. Leave it, leave it, leave it, as traditionally for this guy's team, most free kicks will be taken by the fullbacks. Ball is sent up long. Cut off down by number 11. He brings it down. It's Valentin Diaz. Ball's played back to Gino Buriani. Quickly over to Sassi. He plays it back to 46. Over to Suezo. He takes up a lot of room. Real estate, real estate, real estate. Covering that ground. Into the middle of Eric. Eric playing center back today. More of a high center, a lower center mid with this new formation that Coach Smith likes to bring through. Number 32 with the ball. Just trying to get some open spots to happen. Mark Esteve turning and prodding, gets it back to Joseph Figueroa. Suezo gets it out to Mark. Mark puts it on the sideline and back, playing it back, keeping it too level. Eric Landaverde tries to see what he can make happen, but playing up and early, once again, number 17 for the Steers, Omar Elamarni. Sad to see Gusta back to Bravia. Bravia over to Sueza. Sad to see telling Bravia, calm down. We don't have to rush. We got time. We got space. Ball's back to Landaverde. He gets it into Mark. Mark back to Bravia. Marcus Steven makes a run, but they go the opposite direction. Nobuo Perez sends it up to the corner. That gets interrupted. And the Steers are a counter-acting team, a counter-strike team, if you will. So they will stay back in their level for all game. They're used to this play. This is what they want to do. At times, Coach Marcos has been compared to other defensive style play. Jose Moreno comes to mind. I remember when Coach Kuntz compared the wanting play style of the Steers to an old Tottenham Hotspurs team when they were coached by Jose Moreno. But that was a different generation of steer football. Sadducee gets it out to Perez, and that ball goes out of bounds. Nobu Perez gets a little opening and goes ahead and takes a long shot. High over the goalkeeper's hands. Alfonso Escalara, donning number 32 today. Normally he is 42. Putting pressure on that back line all by himself. Eric Lendeverdi gets a shot, and it is up. And boy, was he going for that upper left 90. And as he grabs his face and wishes he could get that one back, it sails. 5 Beta Sigma brothers are walking in. I see you guys. I see y'all here. Right there across the way, all the way from Texas College. They made that drive. The Beta Phi chapter. Shouts out to those brothers of Phi Beta Sigma. The Steers maintaining possession, and as you see, they are already stretching the field. As soon as they get the ball, they go. They know what time it is. That's how a counter-strike team is. If you ever see them pass the ball back as soon as they get possession, it's a setup for a breakup, and you may want to pay attention. Willman drops the ball down with his chest, maintains control, and lets the Steers just run right by. Alfonso Escalar gets a little too handsy. Foul's called on him. Ball's brought down by Eric Lendeverdi. Back to Varia. Over to Figueroa. Figueroa finds Sueza, the Guardian, covering ground as usual. Gets the ball up to Perez. Perez gets knocked down right on the pass play for a foul. That is number 11 again, being very physical. Reminding his guys to be very physical. As he dabs up Willman. So that's understandable. They know what type of game this is going to be. Mutual combat, if you will. I want to give a big shout out to one of our IOTA brothers. Big shout out to the Panhellenic Council for supporting this broadcast. Mr. Centaur, dig deep for that gold, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you at this game. Shouts out to the brothers of Kappa Kappa Psi who's jumped in the chats. Yes, Bo knows. I know Bo knows. Big shout out to the Delta Psi chapter and the IOTA Psi chapter. That's Prairie View A&M and Florida A&M universities. Thank you guys so much. And the shot goes, but it gets tiptoed out and blocked by a defender. Great heads-up play. We'll get that number for you guys in a moment. That was number 27, Vlad Benchkron, who went ahead and made that block. Great heads-up play by the young man, as that could have been something special and or spectacular. Speaking of spectacular, oh, baby! Corner kick put up by Willman Lendeverde, and Nobu Perez gets a cheek on it, and if he had dipped his head, he may have got a forehead and forward goal, but it slides right to the left and out of bounds. for a Steers free kick, goal kick. Good hustle, Nobu. Sometimes that ball can spin on you at the last minute, so hang on in there. Goalkeeper plays the ball in. It lands right on the other side of the touchline. Mark Estevy comes up. Sadducee back to Berea. Long pass over to Suezo, who, as you know, is going to cover that ground, which is being coached, does what his coach does. That is my rule number one. What did coach say do? Joseph Figueroa, the sniper, loses possession on the turn. But it is still in the backland, and Willman gets a toe on it. The Steers look like they come up with possession. Great job by Venegas, a.k.a. Kike. And Joseph Figueroa getting in there. Marcus Stevens plays it back. Ball comes back to him. Escalara to Lendeverde. Lendeverde to the Guardian, Sueza. Sueza up to the other Lendeverde. That's Willman. Willman puts the ball in the box, and it goes long. No one's head gets on there, and caught up at the feet is Escalara, who is about to get a stern talking to by the refs for putting a little extra zip on that ball. It looks like he may have thrown a personal fit, if you will. But offsides is the call by Escalara. That ball, a little too much zip on the pass, trying to get to Omar El Armani, but that ball had just way too much pressure. Joseph Figueroa bringing it back up. Great job by the Stallion defense to be patient, mark your man, and let extra balls go by. Marcus Stevie trying to find Sadducee Gusta, but he turns and plays it back smartly, maintained possession. Eric on the hop, sees something, looks back at Nobu. Nobu pulls out of that run. Joseph Figueroa trying to catch the ball, but that ball came in hot. But he does get to it right as it goes over the touchline for a Steer goal kick. Yes, that score is still 0-0. Goose-egga, 0-0. Steers playing towards the inside. I would expect that ball go to outside number 7. He's got his back to the sideline, but they still ignore him and clear the ball uneducatedly somewhat as Brevia chases it down. And you can see Coach Marcos having a fit out there. That was definitely not his style of play. And I know, that being my soccer mentor directly, I know what he wanted to do there. Play the ball to the sideline and then go. Quick give and go action from Nobu Perez back to Eric Lendeverde. Suezo gets up, puts a ball right in the box for a bicycle kick, but it is picked up by the goalkeeper. Even though it was a bicycle kick, we didn't get a lot of steam on that ball, so it kind of made it a very easy scoop up by the goalkeeper. Beautiful chance and beautiful form. Just remember, you got to, at the last minute, flick that shin and get that toe on the ball. Oh boy, ball gets intercepted by number 8, and he is on a run. Brevia doesn't see him. He comes out of nowhere, and he is continuously running. No foul, but definitely a tackle. And that is a goal kick. No foul in the play. Getting real physical. Way to run him down. Run him down. Marcus Stevie changing directions. Sending number 11 elsewhere. Not quickly exactly an ankle breaker, but it serves the same purpose. Sends the ball up to Escalara. Escalara couldn't quite run it down. It gets brought in by the left back of Texas College. And he sends the ball up. William Lendeverde tries to get his foot above his head, but his hand is what comes down with the ball. So a quick stoppage for a foul and a handball. by Eric Landaverdi. We will check that later on. No foul, no harm there. Nice little servage at the top of the left-hand side of the box. Right-hand side if you're a Stallion. Left-hand side if you're a Steer. Oh, baby. Wilman Landaverdi puts a give and go, turn and tuck move on his defender and loses two guys at the same time. Stallions maintain possession. Ball back to Figueroa. Figueroa sending it well beyond his captain, who is telling him put the ball behind me. But Figueroa is already in mid-kick. Luckily, Sadducee comes up to save the day, as Bravia is playing a little deep to make sure he's the last man. It's a rare thing to catch the Steers offsides, as they only jump forward when they're completely attacking. Like I said, they are a counter-attack team, so they don't mind playing in their own half or playing out of their own half. Number 7 showing he's got a few moves, but not enough to maintain that possession, so he gets it back to 17. That is Nazir Mandali, who gets it back to 17. Chatova Mulwa. Back to number 7, Nazir, who loses the ball in the first touch and gets a little yanked down by Sadducee. It happens. Caught him on the shoestrings, if you will. And that's all it takes sometimes in soccer. If you've already made that step, you stooped. The referee doesn't stop the clock. We will let it roll. It is the first half. It is what it is, guys. We are vigilant in this box and paying attention. Texas college players want to talk to the ref. He's not going to be thinking about stopping the clock. Nazir comes inside to try to make a pass, but number 17, Omar, was already gone. Speaking of pass and player already gone, they had Nobu Perez up there, but pass is a little too slow, too low. Gets intercepted by number 27, Walad Bench-Crum. Eric with a quick straight-ahead pass to Nobu Perez, who gets pushed off. And a very illegal tackle, Nobu. You might need to hit the weight room, baby boy, because that was legit. And I'm sorry, you're a senior out here on this field. You know that that was a legit tackle, sir. When you watch this playback, you're going to be mad at the DJ Wolfman, but I'm just telling you the truth. It is what it TI is. Bravia takes the ball from Mark. As Gino says, calm down, spread out, get back to your form. We had got away from our strategy a bit. Nobu Perez is a little bit, how can we say, fired up. If we get him back calm, he can be that false 9 that we need him to be. Generally, he plays in that center defensive mid position, as Suezo picks up a lot of ground and makes a run on into the second half of the field, and he is in that corner. Oh no, Wilman stops that advancement, which possibly would have stopped an offsides play. Good job, good heads up play. Speaking of offsides, where is that right back of the Steers defense? Oh baby, if they could have got that to Sadducee a little bit early, we might have seen something magical happen. But offsides is the call. Free kick for the Steers. Coach Smith is seeing some player personality adjusting that he may need to do. He has already got his guys up, preparing the second line for the next substitution and possible strategy change. The spread is still working, though, but playing down the middle is starting to be questionable, as Wilman Landaverdi gets it into Mark Esteve, who also tries to find Escalara. Guys, I'm saying Escalara is just having a great game of touches, but not a good game of self-positioning. With that being said, the frustration is on, and he's trying to talk a little bit to the referee, so hopefully he can get his mind back into the action. Toughen up. This is NAIA soccer match day with North American only on Clutch. Eric Landiverdi covering ground, changing direction, gets the ball back over to the sniper. Sniper up to Wilman Landiverdi, who has a guy right at the net. He goes for the rebound. Marcus Stevie tried to get that ball in there. Nice little shot. I like it. I like it. I like it. That ball was punched right back out by the goalkeeper. Good job, goalkeeper. Way to pay attention. Escalara with a nice long pass into the box and gets to the head. And oh, baby, right off the head. And trying to make something happen. He does. But Nobu Perez can't get there. And that ball lands right in front of Gino. Gino picks it up, gets it out to Sadducee. Into Landiverdi. Over to Alfonso. Marcus Stevie. The ball is played in very beautifully. Great job out on the sideline not to give up an advancement by the sniper. Joseph Figueroa showing his defense prowess. Stallions lose the ball. Steers switch directions and hit the opposite side of the field and gain some ground. Number 7 gets it out to 17. And they lose the ball. Marcus Stevie gets it up to Nobu Perez. Perez hustling and bustling. Leaves his defender who tried to make a little dive across the body pass. Gets over to Escalara. Escalara finds Twin. Landiverdi bails out and heads to the corner. Oh boy, Nobu Perez with the header, and it gets off the top of the crossbar. And man, these guys are hitting the poles like a good dancer at an Atlanta chicken wing spot. It is tough out there, maybe hard out here for a shot taker. Back at the goal, throw in made. That ball rolls, just like the clock is rolling, and we keeping it rolling. See a couple of guys up on the substitution line getting their warm-up in. Possibility we're going to have some change of direction, and most likely with that substitution change will probably be a quick change of strategy. I saw the way Coach was getting his guys ready. He definitely spotted something over there on the sideline. He was pacing up and down like last week I called him an airline traffic control officer, and oh boy, Marcus Stevie puts a little too much banana on the banana shot, and it goes wide. A lot of fire from that banana kick. You know what I mean? I don't go anywhere without my banana. Number 7, Nazir, covering ground just like Suezo will do on his opposite end. Great job by both teams' fullbacks to take advantage of the time, but Nazir, the turf just kind of left under his feet, and that usually sets up a groin injury, and that is what he grabbed. You know, you can overextend sometimes, and especially for this college age group who may be using that area a little bit more than most people, may have came up a little bit lame. Nice pass by Sadducee to get it up to Mark. Mark finds Willman. Willman stops the press and gets it out to Mark. Mark does a little pooch kick back to Nobu. That ball was a little bit too hot, dancing and prancing, and they call him the dancer for a reason, but Nobu is just not trying to do the bachata on the soccer ball today. So they lose the ball. It gets over to the left-hand side, and the Steers are trying to sneak it on up there, but you ain't going nowhere with Mr. Alfonso Escalar on the right-hand side. He will track all the way up to the back line to steal the ball from you and then come all the way back to the forwards and make sure you don't get any advancement. The Guardian Sueza on the right-hand side sending that ball right past the ear of athletic director Ken Ponde, who had to get up out of his seat just to make sure that he could see tomorrow without any concussive repercussions, if you will. Suezo sends the ball out to Sadducee. Sadducee tries to chase it down and gets a little physical, and that ball bounces. Omar gets to it. Armani, you got your Armani on. Back over to number 8, who puts it in the box at nobody's resistance and nobody's reception. So Alfonso will find his man, but that goes off the back of the nearest steer, and we do have a substitution. And it looks like Venegas, a.k.a. Kike, is coming in for Mark Esteve. And Pedro Ortega, vote for Pedro, is coming in for Sajesi Gusta. Back to the action. Eric Landoverdi gets it over to Bravia. Galonzo calls the ball back. Pedro gets it right in front of him, maybe trying to change levels. Landoverdi finds Suezo, who tracks back to make sure he keeps up with his line. Changes direction again, switches on. Bravia pushes up just a tad bit, covers about 10 feet, and then he sends it in with a shot that he knows was ill-advised. Coach is already calling. You can get subbed out by shooting like that. Someone should tell him now. You know how Coach Smith is. He has his strategy, and if you don't stick to it, you'll be sitting over there looking at him with a frown on your face, not a smile on his. Good luck. Another substitution coming in. That looks like Denali Cortez coming in for Wilman Landoverdi. And the Stallions keeping the pressure on. The sniper, Joseph Figueroa, steps up to intercept that pass. And, oh, baby, physical in the box, but it is working. Brought in Denali Cortez, and Denali Cortez does what Denali Cortez does. He puts up a goal. North American University super sub Denali Cortez jumps in and makes that goal happen. 1-0. Trying to make sure we get who was on that assist. I want to say the ball came into Suezo. So I believe the goal is made. The assist will go to Nobu Perez. And what looks like Pedro, but we'll probably go look at that camera, make sure we get the good actual facts and information on that. But that is still 1-0. Steer ball, we're heading back in. Ball's played all the way to the touchline. Trying to make something happen. He does win the throw in, but not the corner kick, which is what he was trying to get. Thrown into number 11, who gets chased down by Denali Cortez, somewhat out of control. And they pound up, but it doesn't look like he meant that. It looks like it was a little animosity in that handshake. Like, man, you know you didn't have to take me out like that. But accidents do happen. Especially for a fresh guy. Fresh guys come in off the bench moving a lot faster than what you think. So sometimes you just got to keep up. Number 11, prodding and plodding. Look like we have 2 possible substitutions coming in. Need to get those binoculars out to make sure we get these numbers correct. Ball gets sent to the right side of the goalkeeper and the right side of the box and the right side of the world and the far left side of the touchline for a Stallion goal kick. Coming into the game for Joseph Figueroa. All right, we had a deep depth substitution that just happened. We'll get those numbers for you. It's like 9 just came in for 11 for Texas College. All right, so the major substitution, Joseph Figueroa for the Stallions goes out. Amid Alamansar, all the way from Katy Pato High School, comes into the game to get his first little touches on the floor. And on the Texas College side, Yasir Hermanes goes in for Valentin Diaz. And another substitution happening, looks like Isaiah Castillo coming in the game for what looks like Mark Estevez. Same time, no foul. It is what it is. The referee says play on, and that one definitely hurt. Pedro bounces around, gets the ball up to number 23, our newest Stallion. Brandon Ortega. And that ball is played in, but we have an offsides called right there in the middle. I believe that was Pablo Gil that went out. And then also coming into the game, El Señor Dos Santos, and going out is Nobu Perez. Ball gets bounced and an attempted attack happens by number 6 to number 9 heading towards goal. But that thing got stopped and turned around by the Guardian Sueza and Gino Buriani. We're going back Stallion side. That ball gets pushed up by Ortega, and he is coming up lame with communications from coach. He is grabbing the back of his leg. Maybe he's going to toughen it out. Long pass from number 6 down the seam, and it rolls all the way to Gino Buriani, who instead of picking it up, plays it into Ahmed. Throw in by Isaiah Castillo. Little handball got away with by Ortega. Played back to the middle, but Ortega was tracking back, and he rolls right onto his feet. Suezo into Ahmed. Ahmed sees the nollie, but decides to hang on to the ball. Makes a move, step over, stutter step, and he pops it up and kicks a field goal instead of making the pass. Young man, young man, young man. Freshman mistakes, freshman mistakes. Sometimes you got to make the extra pass in every situation, not just basketball, soccer too. Played low and slides, gets pushed down by Ortega, and this ball is coming back the TC way. Steer ball. Referee checks in with the player, make sure he's pretty okay. That is number 11, standing tall. 27, back out to his left back. Gets the ball over to 7. Quick pass up to number 9. He kind of fumbles it. That's number 1, Yosef Durrani. And a turn on the ball. It goes number 14, but the Guardian is guarding his line and quickly comes up to head that off and send it back into the Stallion territory. As the trumpet plays for 6 minutes and 45 seconds left, Ortega, vote for Pedro. A low pass in from Landaverde, who was trying to catch that back line slipping. Bervilla sends it up. He finds Ortega on the outside. He lets the ball go over him. He plays it back to Isaiah Castillo, trying to maintain possession. Gets slipped up, and that is a foul, but they say play on. He passes it over. Kike with the ball. Puts a move on it. Ronaldo Venegas. Ball goes in and off the hip of the center defensive mid, the right center defensive mid, because Texas College likes to use 2, left and right. That was number 30 with the good defense, Denny Alcantara. Ball gets played up by Ahmed, who finds Ortega, who gets too much knee over the ball and has his laces way down. That ball stayed on the ground with no zip on it, but that is a shot for Ortega. Great job, young man, to get a stat up there for both you and the goalkeeper. Simple save, silly shot. Not silly, I'm sorry. The turf did you wrong there, brother. That was not your fault. 23 comes up and back to the ball, but he does get a nice pass up to his lone striker, But Sueza, the Guardian, is there and escorts that ball back to the goalkeeper. Amid does a nice Katie turn, if you will. Katie Tompkins turn from our Katy Pictou High School alumni member over to the left side. Kike, number 3, finding the overlapping run by Ortega, but does not use it. Gets it over to Eric Lendeverde. Eric to Amid on the right. Amid sends it in to Ortega, Brandon Ortega. That ball gets bounced around by 23 and sent back by the Guardian to the goalkeeper for safe tending. And that's Alan Garcia, the doubler. He's also a goalkeeper himself, up here playing striker right now. Ball over from Lendeverde to Castillo. Brandon Ortega tries to put a touch and run, a hit and go move, if you will, but that was a little bit too much heat on that one. He didn't get a chance to take off. Substitutions all over the field as Coach Marcos is losing it from seeing a little bit of how can we say, last minute late turn by number 14. He wanted to make sure he hears him about that call. Amid gets taken out from that, I would assume, lackadaisical pass, and into the game is number 38, it looks like. Jose Alonso Miranda, another senior. So coach decided to bring in some experience to stop some of this young, foolish play. And no, don't hate you for that, coach. I totally actually understand. Our young freshmen will grow into this game. You see they have the skills and the talent. It's just some decision making that needs to be, you know, we all need a little professional development. It is what it is. Castillo on the run, circling in, trying to get the ball back over to, oh boy. He's trying to get the ball over to the sideline with a quick push, but he gave us a little Michael Jordan free arm push away, and Buddy grabbed the ground and held on to it. This uninterrupted, unimpeded action only on Clutch. Ladies and gentlemen, I would love for you to go ahead and visit that wonderful YouTube page. And if you're watching, listening, and giving a wonderful ambiance for your team, well wishes, give us a well like. Even if you don't like us, we'll take the dislike button just like we'll take the like button. We just want to take something from you, and not preferably money, as this game is free. We could be asking you for donations. All we want you to do is like and subscribe and tell the world that you saw this game only on Clutch. Back to the action. Miranda gets the ball up to the other Ortega brother, who is actually heading the other direction, so it kind of caught him off guard. Coach Smith is not accepting that. He is directing traffic. I told you guys now, he's getting his air flight control direction on right now. Brother may fly away as much as he's flapping those arms, but these boys are listening as they regain possession, and often running is Eric Lendeverde up to Pedro. Vote for Pedro. Gets the ball and takes a shot. I thought he was going to leave it off for Brandon Ortega, but no, he wanted to try to get 3 points all in one go and puts that through the pylons. But this is soccer. We got to get it in between the sticks. So that is Texas college goal kick as we approach 1 minute remaining left in the half.
1 minute remaining.
Guys, I want you to stay tuned. Don't forget about this year's basketball games are featuring Arkansas Eli and Hip Hop meets EMD with him and the Ninja, Mr. and Mrs. Broccoli. A couple of poets are in the building, so stay tuned and come on down to that Stafford High School MSN wonderful gymnasium that we play our wonderful basketball games at, and you can take a sit down and have some wonderful nutritional facts and be educated by Mr. and Mrs. Broccoli, and some soundful entertainment by Arkansas Eli. As that ball gets played back out, we are down to 10 seconds. We got a scrum in the middle of the field. Everybody's smiling because this ball seems like it has a mind of its own these last 10 seconds. It is just rolling, rolling, rolling as we roll right into halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, this have been the DJ Wolfman. Ow, baby, for your halftime score. North American 1, your Texas College Steers 0. Shouts out to that campus in Stafford, NAU. NAU. Let's do it. Let's finish strong. We're going into halftime. I'll see you guys in a bit. I'm going to see what the concession stands has. And if I can't get nothing from the concession stands, DoorDash, go ahead and call Sophie up because I need me a nice sweet tea. Only on Clutch.
pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots laced tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold, chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas, we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights, we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots laced tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold, chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas, we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights, we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate flying every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots laced tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate flying every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day. Boots laced tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights pride, it's match day. Houston's pride, it's match day.
Gentlemen, with this outstanding match, 1-0, the Stallions have taken control, but the Steers are on a roll. They made a lot of quick moves towards the end of the last half, put the Stallions on a counterattack, which is the style of play they've kind of used to been playing. So they've got a lot of use with that counterattack move. Number 27, Saeed Muhammad, gets the start at the beginning of this match. And number 9, MB, back at the helm as the lead striker. Ball on the left-hand side out to Berea. Into 45, who just makes his appearance as well. Khan Celebi. Pedro with the ball on the right-hand side. Sends it out to 42. Alfonso Escalara gets a foot on it. Makes a chance at it. It bounces off 17 and goes into the corner. Corner kick. Taking it is Ronaldo Venegas. Kike. Ball is up. In-swinger. Coming into it. Berea just barely misses it as that ball goes off the head of a Stallion player for a Steer player for a Stallion throw-in. Looked like number 30 got to that. Steers calling him to get up after that ball. Getting high in the air is Suezo, the Guardian, making sure that he clears that ball, but Too much contact from the steer player who catches the bad end of that collision. The Sueza, they don't call him the Guardian for nothing. Valentin Diaz finds out the hard way, runs into a solid brick wall of a man in Sueza. Joseph the Sniper Figueroa looking for a spot, thinking he may switch it. He's got Kike on the opposite end, but they do it the right way and pass the ball back, get it back to Sueza. Sueza still looking back into Figueroa. Figueroa back to Sueza, back to Figueroa, trying to make something happen, trying to get the Steers to bite. They don't, and the Stallions aren't patient with it, but they do send the ball up, what causes some confusion. 27 gets his head in there, but pushes Saeed just a little too much for a foul. That's Walad Benchgrown with the foul. Free kick set up now by the Sniper. Joseph Figueroa, Kike. Eric Landaverde did some nice redirecting and suggesting to Joseph. Goalkeeper hovering over the left-hand side. Now, when I was a goalkeeper, I would do this. I would take over the right-hand side and give you nothing but the left to kick to. This goalkeeper's doing the opposite. Let's see if it works. Kike with the nice looper that goes in just about 2 feet above the actual goal itself for a Stallion free kick, goal kick. Good shot by Kike, but I think I would have left that one up to Joseph Figueroa, who gets subbed out right now. Coming into the game is the young one, the young superstar, Diego Jimenez Morales, subbing in for Joseph Figueroa. I just got finished talking to our lead producer, executive, and the boss man himself, Mr. Tillis, about the freshman squad here at North American University. This under-19 team, if you will, has their own value pack, and they're getting in subs slowly but surely. Diego Morales is one of the big future superstars of this team. So as the goalkeeper directs traffic and figures out where he's going to put the sub, the words. There are words somewhere in my mouth, and I'll get those out to you in a second. Ball sends long and over. Number 17 can't quite get his hand to it, but Diego Morales gets caught up with number 10 for a quick foul. It is what it is, Diego. Freshmen will do what freshmen do. You know what I mean? Handsy is the game, and Handsy is the claim to fame as a freshman. You just got caught with your hands in the cookie jar. Free kick for the Texas College Steers. Number 1 looks like he's going to take it. Yusuf Darawi. Yusuf. Getting high in the air is Eric Landaverde for a header off the facer for a good defensive play. He had to take time to think about it, as that may have rang the bell somewhat. Nice little pass that gets pushed out to the left corner for the Steers to easily wrangle, as Gino sends his guys back into the set formation. 42 with his back to the sideline. Alfonso ready to receive. Switching directions is Eric, so sweet of his feet, and can change direction before I can get it out of my mouth and before you can get out of your seat. But on your feet for this Stallion advance. Come on, guys. Let's get it going. Ball played up to the corner, down the line by Bavia. Finds Kike. Kike on the run, puts the ball into the top of the box. Attempted to put the ball in the top of the box, but a great defensive play. Got a foot in the way, and we are at a Stallion corner kick. Played short smartly by the Stallions. Turned around is Pedro Ortega, fighting for it, still came up with possession. Oh, baby, feet are everywhere, no foul, put your hand down. Nice recovery by the Steers. Way to get there and fight for the ball. Quit trying to make the referee do his job. Trust that he will, ladies and gentlemen. I have faith in the refs. Shouts out to Darren Davids, the SID of the RRAC, and to the Stigliano family. Thank you for having North American as scheduled partners. Khan misses the little slide push, but that ball comes up slowly by Diego. Diego finds Pedro on a bouncy bounce back pass because the pressure is on from these Steers. Coach Matumbo has sent 11 on fire up front to try to get something headed off to quit making these back passes so easy. Kike runs that ball down and gets it out of the corner. Ball comes over to Alfonso. Alfonso sees Saeed. Saeed's making his run, but the speed of the ball, that pass, was just a little bit ahead of everybody except for the goalkeeper, who calmly waited and quickly got it back out to number 1, who was not ready. Yusuf put his head down as that ball sailed classically by him, and the Stallions took over it with a long play into the box by Kike, trying to get Saeed's attention. Saeed is slipping just a little bit. Probably didn't wear long enough studs today, but that'll be okay. He'll get used to it. Saeed likes to run very, very much on his toes, and then he'll slow down, juggle, move, and step inside. Sometimes that boy can move fast enough, he'll look like giblets on top of gravy. Other times he'll look like he's running and standing in gravy. So it depends on what his studs are doing. That clock is rolling, and I understand the referees haven't made any call. No substitutions. Looks like we have stopped at 34-26. Drop ball. Rolling back out is the goalkeeper, getting into his right back. Wingback has already jumped up a little bit, which the Stallions have cut that pass off. Good job by Khan. Revilla pays back to Suezo. Suezo's looking. He plays it up quickly to Jimenez. Jimenez moves out the way. Gets to Eric Lendeverdi to the feet of Pedro Ortega, and he tries to sneak it past that back line, but 27 and 30 are there just waiting with the hugest smiles like, nope, not this time. Ball goes up to the outside, right-hand side of the line, and it is mishandled by the Steers. We're coming back on the Stallions side. Eric Lendeverdi stops the ball, calls a play, gets directed traffic, and the rotation is on. Suezo sending everybody up. He's covering ground. He has found Saeed. Saeed goes goal slide, but at the last minute, number 22 sticks his foot in there. That's Awechi Nukub, who is trying to do something, get something going on the back line. At least let's play from the back. That is Marcos' style. Ortega tries to go 1v2 right before he can turn around with the pass. He gets cut off. Diego Alonso into Pedro Ortega. Back to Alonso. Back to Suezo, covering ground, tracking back. 5 yards in front of the half line. Suezo goes back to the right side. Alonso cuts into the middle. Short pass right across the front of the line, off of the toe of Saeed, over trying to get something to happen to NB, but NB was not quite free. He was covered by 2 players. Suezo, picking and prodding, decides not to switch directions. Pedro Ortega does, though, gets it over to Eric Lendeverdi, who does not realize that number 11 for the Steers hung out. Valentin Diaz played it short and got in the way of that pass to disrupt the advancement. Possession still on the Stallions side, but they have had to play it back for insurement. Khan gets it over to Morales. Diego, skip, pass, and a pump. Over to Kike from Eric Landaverde. Low pass to Kike, didn't put enough zip on it. It gets cut off by number 17 for the Stallions. That's Omar El Armani. Saeed trying to grab and prab, trying to do a little bit. Hey, Saeed, listen, man. Tell him a secret, tell him a joke, spit in his finger, spit in his ear, do something, man. But quit letting that guy go loose. I'm going to just say it now on recording so you can remind me that I said it and I can remind you what I saw. Here we go. Back to the action. Stoppage of play. Quick little foul. 45 Khan gets that foul in that stoppage. Ball moves forward. One bounce. Second bounce. The Steers are trying to take off, but there are two Stallions waiting on them, hustling, bustling, and harassing that right side of the line. That is Galonzo Bravia covering ground from middle to left. He is there every time as he makes a stop again, calmly. Steers forgot how physical the Red River can be. Now they're starting to see if the referee can make a little change on this game and try to get some attention. Call. But the referee is such a good guy. He's seeing it, and he's there. You can't fool him. Diego makes a ill-advised pass that gets to the feet of number 27, Alan Garcia from the Steers. They have pushed it all the way up from Garcia to Adbadorni Belquad, and then all the way up to Yusuf. Yusuf makes a play on it. And we've got one of our few Steer corner kicks. So Steers getting a chance. Game still 1-0. Sorry, 2-0. No, 1-0. Apologize. Ball is up. In-swinger floating right in over the box and hovering. Suezo missed it. It comes off of the head of number 21. That was an official chance by the Steers. We're going to have to give them that. Header shot goes left. But, oh, baby, we need to do a little bit better getting a body on the people in the box. But I'm pretty sure Coach Smith is going to send that narrative home immediately. Substitutions coming back into the game. Nobu Perez for Saeed Mohammed. Kike takes his time, thought about it, and then slides out to the left. MB on the run on the right-hand side of the goalkeeper. Nobu Perez takes a shot, but it gets blocked by the center back. Ortega kind of hangs out in front of the top of the box, and TC clears it with no problems. That's number 30 on the clearance, Denny Alcantara. Ball's into number 1, Yusuf. He sends it all the way up to 10, but you can't jump higher than Sueza. Good luck with that. He clears it up to Eric Landaverde. Eric sends it out to Nobu Perez in his natural form. One-on-one is hard to beat him unless you tackle him hard, which is what had to be done. Nobu's going to start quick. He always does. Sets the ball. That foul is on what looks like, can't see the number. Show me, sir, so I can announce everyone how physical you are playing. Proud of you, but that is a foul. Number 18, William Burke on the foul. Number 11, Eric Landaverde tries to fake the shot, leave something up there for MB to get to the bottom of, but that gets corralled by the goalkeeper. And since no one touched it, it's an obvious pass, but we may have to give a shot for that direct kick. Kike with the steal. Kike with the low shot. It bounces off the goalkeeper for the rebound, but he figures out a way to come up and get it like a shortstop in the infield, quickly on his knees and pleasing the ball to get it around. Here we go. Out to the left to number 10, 1v1, but now 1v2 as he loses the ball. He shakes himself, but down the line he goes, loses two defenders. Diego Jimenez Morales is left in the dust. Long pass up to the right-hand side. Shot taken. Oh, baby. Another goal that is hit off of the pole like an Atlanta chicken joint. You know what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. It's magic. It's magical. But we are still moving. Ball back down to number 8. TC on the scrambling path, if you will. They're tasting a little bit of what can happen if you do it right. Just listen to Coach Mutumbo. Stoppage of play, foul on number 9 for North American University. Oh boy, we're back in that corner. 1v1 with Kike, but they decide to pull it back and wait for the numbers. Number 1, Yusuf finds some space, but he's got Pedro right in front of him. Speaking of right in front of him, that is offsides, baby. Right in front of him, right in front of the referee. So that is a Stallion possession change. They will have the ball going forward. Berea plays it back to Gino Briani. 24-24 on that clock as it keeps going down. Pedro from Landaverde over to Kike. Back to Pedro. Quick pass over to Venegas. And that is a stop of impediment and placed out of bounds by the Steers for a stoppage of possession. We do have a substitution. Diego Morales put in some good minutes, but coming back into the game is Marcus Esteves. Quick movement and a no-look pass by the twin. Eric Landaverde putting these boys, the ankle breaker moves are on. And speaking of breaking your ankles, Nobu Perez never looked at the ball and tried to make a quick pass to break the ankles of the defender that had already left. And he gets his ankles broken immediately and outran, but not outmuscled by number 10 of the Steers, who had an out of control slide, and that is a yellow card. We are stopping the clock. Sorry, number 10, you did some great hustling, man, but sometimes you get out of control. You feeling that adrenaline. It's like, I got to do what I got to do to get there. And, yep, he got you. And we are back. That yellow card goes to number 10, Khalil Hadani, and he took the rougher side of that collision. He is headed to the trainers just to make sure that everything is where God placed it. And we are back to the action. Subbing in for number 10 is 14. He is back in the game. 14 gave us some problems earlier at the beginning of the half. I'm quite shocked. Coach is just now getting him in there, to tell you the truth. Ball back in play. Galonzo Bravia tried to sneak a pass up to Ortega, but that ball got kind of stammered. Nobu Perez is after it, though, with a vengeance. And it does end up at the feet of Ortega. The initial pass does find the initial recipient after a few stops and detours. Ortega sends it up to NB. NB comes back around and tries to get the ball for a second possession and maybe a better position, but the Steers finally got everything together, and they are moving the ball after the interception. Shot made right at the feet of Gino Boriani, who would have picked it up. He does make the save, but Alonzo goes ahead and clears up everything. He was not taking any chances. He's like, clear, baby. I ain't playing with these rebounds, Gino. But great shot, great build-up by the Steers. Way to do something, guys. Way to get there. Let's see the number. Who's that guy that shot that? Come on, turn for me. Yeah. Guys, you know, it's nighttime. It's hard to see these numbers, so bear with us. That's number 17 who took that shot, Omar El Armani, as it goes save. And they go corner kick back-to-back. That ball gets kicked in, but out of bounds. Another punch by the goalkeeper to send that thing flying out of bounds. No big deal, but at the same time, ooh-wee, man. Ooh-wee, because this Steer offense has just jumped up and got some energy and a surgence from somewhere. They win another corner kick. Shouts out to my e-gaming team at North American University. We have added DLS soccer to our roster of games, and we've talked about this recently. If you have 1-0 game, too many corner kicks the last minute of the game, is something about the momentum. Hard to keep that ball at the back of the net as long ball gets cleared and down. Pedro Ortega is after it, but that's still a Steer ball. Score is still 1-0, but these Steers are making an advance, trying to maintain possession and push to see the limitations of the Stallions' defense. Bravia staying strong on that line, but forgot to communicate that the turn may need to be happening. Luckily, the Guardian is there. Suezo gets it to Gino. Gino gets it back to Alonzo. Alonzo clears it down the line, and off to the races we go. 32 gets to the end of it with a quick one move, and he's right by his defender. On to the inside, inverted play, he goes. Of course, Nobu Perez gets a shot. It is saved. The rebound goes to NB. He gets a shot. It bounces off of the post. We are going pole to pole like a North-South Pole explorer. Ball put back in by Suezo. He's like, you guys, let's get in there. Let's make some confusion happen. Ball bouncing around. Number 6, 32 for each prospective team. Kike gets the ball up, and it is in to the box. And we have offsides by the Stallions. That is a Steer possession. Steers back on the attack. That ball comes out. MB tries to lay it back for Ortega. Alonzo's stepping up now. 14's going to take him one-on-one, and he sends a wall pass, and they make it pretty. It is effective. They get down that sideline. Ball is sent up to number 11, but well, too much oomph on that ball. Kike gets back there and makes it distracting as Gino sends it and clears it. Nice pirouette and kick by number 11. That is some great balance. As the right fullback comes up and gets into the play of the Steers. Ball gets laid down and pushed up by Berea, Galonzo Berea, and cleared by number 22 as he is yelling at his team to play with some composure. But, oh, baby, I think he may have forgot that his teammate doubles as a goalkeeper, so this may be a different kind of territory for that young man. You have to be patient with your teammate. Ball goes up. Number 11 finds some space, sends it out to 14, gets chased down by Alonzo. Alonzo right there in his hip pocket. Don't get them ankles broken, young man. Number 8 sends and tries to put a move on Willman, but Willman plays just like that, tough and rough with his brother, so that's not going to be anything new for him. A little attitude adjustment may be needing for number 8, but the ref says play on. I don't want to stop play just to tell somebody to calm down. Great job, ref. Ball gets put back in play. These words are in my mouth, I promise you guys, because there is no food. I haven't eaten all day. Right back up to NB, who overruns the pass, though, just slightly behind him. And, oh, baby, the hands are getting clapped at this point in time, but I'd rather the hands being clapped than the Stallions. Here we go, getting back down. Berea makes a nice header that gets right off of the hands for a handball of UC. Number 1, the ball kind of ate him up really quick. Sometimes it gets up on there. The crowd is making some noise, ladies and gentlemen. I know you guys hear all 74 of those people that's out there trying to call out some Stallion fans, especially that faculty and staff on campus of North American University. You guys got to get out here and start supporting your team, just like you do for last year, just like you do for basketball. Let's get out here and support these Stallions on the soccer field, on the pitch. Nice pass from Eric Lendeverdi. Play it back, but at the same time covering some ground into Marcus Steve, who finds Pedro Ortega. Pedro just shoots it 3 feet too high, 1 foot too to the right, but it is a shot nonetheless, and that was somewhat out of sight. Good job, Pedro. Let's remind these people that we are going to shoot, baby. Coming back into the game for NB, looks like our other Landaverde brother, Mr. Wilman Landaverde. Dale and listo, says the audience. They want to see these Tyler, Texas Steers advance and try to equalizer, but it doesn't happen. Can't quite tell if that was a shot or a pass, but boy, did it pass by very fast. That went over the goalkeeper's head with some steam, and we're up in the box. You could hear that thing go by. Thursday night, we had some swans fly by the field. That was a ball just flying right past. Good Lord, he put some milk on that one. He needs some milk. Eric Lendeverdi tries to meet Marcus Steffi with that pass, but it does get up and saved by the Energizer Bunny, Alejandro Noboa Perez. Quickly tries to flick it up to Eric Lendeverdi, but the goalkeeper's there. He sends it back out to his fullbacks, who finds 14 on that edge, who's been giving us a problem wherever he shows up on the field. I see a lot more playing time in his future for the RRAC season, knowing he has definitely proved. I know how Coach Mutombo, and I know how hard he is on his guys, but if you can come out here and play good soccer, that ain't the rest of it. The off-the-field character is a lot of the reasons why you'll have some on-the-field playing time out there at Texas College. They definitely take it very serious. Texas College, where they will give you a light to light up your path. Sueza with the switch. Back over to Bavria. Those boys have had a strong day on that back line. Noble Perez wide open, but oh boy, Pedro made a double move and lost both of those guys. Extended defense from number 30 to get his head in there and send that ball going the other direction. Wonderful pass. This counter-attacking style of Texas College is still valuable. They just need one goal for the equalizer. Quick throw in back to 11. 11 finds 8. He turns and sends a long shot with 12 minutes and 25 seconds. Is plenty of time. He had 2 steers to his left, not knowing why he took the ill-advised shot, but the ill-advised shot was taken and high and out of reach for anyone's expectations. Gino Buriani plays it out to Suezo to the right-hand side. Suezo goes right down the middle to Eric Lendeverde, who tries to find his brother further down into the channel to Willman. Willman has a 1v1 situation, but is out-hustled for the first time by number 27, Vlad Benchmore. And oh, baby, number 8 and Alonzo over here having a 1v1 session that is to be remembered. Number 8 comes out but has to pass it away. That's Albert Main Balaquad and Alfonso over here in the corner having a good 1v1 matchup. Now the line is there. Will he take it? Yes, he does. Elinia Fuego sends it down to number 32. He cuts back inside on the inverted way but does not make the proper pass. I think he cut inside a little too early. He was probably thinking he could sneak up and take a goal. Brother, get to the corner and do the strategy. Rule number 1, what did coach say? Ball is thrown back in. Yusuf trying to be strong over there, but brother, those are 3 Stallions, and I don't know if you can do that with these Clydesdales of a new breed. I know I'm going to get that word out pretty soon, but these Stallions are large and strong enough to pull that wonderful trailer that has that red and white drink on it. You guys know they won't get any free commercials from me, but big shouts out to the hard work in the weight room that these Stallions are doing, because that may be the difference maker today, the strength of the Stallions. Looked like we had a collision here on the line that may have ended in a slight injury. Bang, bang goes Sueza. Getting ready now on the sideline is Papa Santos and Amid and Mr. Gonzalez. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with 10 minutes and 24 seconds left, we are going to give you one break. One break in this continuous action only on Clutch. We will see you guys for the last 10 minutes of this game. Match day with North American University Stallions versus the Texas College Steers only on Clutch.
Boots lace tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only on Clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing, every play. Houston's pride, it's match day.
And we are back to the action. Marcus Debbie gets the ball after number 1, Yusuf Darawi, plays the ball into the box. It gets rejected and ejected. by number 42, Alonso. Nobu Perez sends it on up, gets to the feet of Landaverde, who finds 32, who tries to send it with a one-touch up to Pedro. Vote for Pedro. Right-hand side of the line again goes the Steers into the chest of Berea, because Galonzo is not accepting that call. He's a very physical player and usually will raise his hand. But, yeah, that guy threw himself at you, Galonzo. I understand. We can't close our eyes on a header. That's how we can make sure that our foreheads hit the ball. There is a little technique slippage by Alfonso at the end of the game. Here we go. Moving it back down, though. The Styles regain possession. Playing it back. Pedro Ortega with control. Pedro sends it over to Eric Landaverde. Eric finds Marcus Steffi. Mark sends it out to PK. Venegas oversights the ball, and it's out of bounds for a throw-in. One v2, and Nobu Perez puts the foul on. Stoppage, quick return back to play. Number 8 gets the ball and turns the long way, which is the right way. But he goes ahead and tries to bring the ball back into his attacking striker, who actually stopped to watch the play, and now he wants to hang his head and blame number 8. No, sir. That was you. And I'm going to tell it on you right now, because Coach is going to watch this back. Coach Mutumbo, that was your striker. He stopped running to watch the game. Here we go. Back to the action. Ball gets played back to Berea. Galonzo finds Twin. Eric, he's looking for someone, but he plays it back to PK. PK gets it back to Galonzo. Galonzo switches sides, gets it all the way back over. And we're coming up over to 42. Alonso gets it back. Looking. He finds Mark Esteve. Mark corrals the ball. Double knees to the chest. Over to Pedro. Pedro has one guy to beat. He sends the pass ahead of time. No sense of trying to make this happen. Stepping in on his left foot. Pedro comes back with the ball up the middle. Lays the ball up, and oh, baby. We get a little foul right before he makes the pass. Number 18 can't believe it is on him. I'm sorry, number 22 can't believe that was on him. And I think he was almost negotiating himself a yellow card, but luckily cooler heads prevailed, and he gets out of there. William Berg trying to plead his case. Young man. That's not the TC way. Make sure you hold up my alma mater the right way. Let's go Stallions with the free kick. Kike right here standing over the ball. Looks like he may wrap this banana right into the hands and the pockets of the goalkeeper. Let's see if he can put that in the upper 90. He goes for it. Oh, and this one's 2 feet. The last one was 3 feet right above the goal. He's getting closer. And for all my Second Amendment people out there, totally understand if you don't understand about the banana commercials. Dig on in. Let's get political a little bit. This is all I'll say about politics. Some of y'all are out there just voting one random card. All 3 parties are doing this. Let's make sure we check the issues and be an educated voter. Now back to the action. Goal kick coming out of the number 3. He sends it, but it falls to the feet of Pedro Ortega, who finds number 32. He's sliding on up. Oh, boy! Nobu Perez sends it right over the goal. This time it looked like he was actually aiming for the crossbar since he's hit it 3 times today. But that thing evaluates and ejaculates right over the goal. I said it because that's what happened. Goalkeeper gets the ball back into play. Landaverde finds it at his feet. 32 seems to always want to step inside, so now he's got 3 people on him because those Steers have figured out his action.
And we get a wall pass, touch and go, give and go. Pedro, vote for him because he's the guy muscling that ball back as he runs over the play, but he may get it back into the play. The Steers hustling hard. Number 10, stop, pop, and turn and go. Let everybody roll right past you with the ill-advised pass. That is no problem for Gino Buriani, the Frenchman. El Gato Gigante, the big cat, comes up to get the ball and calms his team down as he sends a rocket to the left-hand side channel, bouncing over everyone's head. Number 30 gets ahead and now a foot on it and sends it, clears it out of bounds as Coach Mutombo just throws his clipboard to the ground. I think he was expecting a small pass and a counterattack from that play.
Sometimes you get into the habit of just clearing the ball. Oh, we got pulls, tugs, and thrugs over here on the left-hand side with Nobu Perez. But that's okay. That's how they're playing. No whistle, no harm, no foul. No offsides either. 32 steps inside. He has a shot, but right at the goalkeeper. Steps inside to his left foot, and for some reason decides to shoot back with his right. I thought he would have kept that on his left foot for a more accurate shot to head up right over the right ear of the goalkeeper. But nonetheless, goalkeeper clears the ball. It falls back at the feet of Alonso, who goes ahead and sends it back to Gino. Pedro gets 1v1 with the goalkeeper, puts it over his hands, and that is a goal by Pedro Ortega. Stop the clock. We got bodies on the floor. Let them bodies hit the floor because that was the most physical counterattack you have seen in the RRAC. We've got three guys down, but what a great goal. Way to think about it, Pedro, to just pop it over. Don't try to do too much. Get that thing right over the head and hands of the goalkeeper for a goal. Beautiful. Check out that replay only on Clutch. Wow, wow, wow. I know I took the words right out of your mouth, Mr. Donald Gary. Thank you for watching at home. We appreciate our staff and fans, and we look forward to seeing you guys here in the building on next week. Amazing is all I will say. Amazing. That assist will go to Wilman Landaverde. And number 32 of the Stallions. Good job, guys. Way to track back up that sideline. Fight for all you can. 3 minutes and 6 seconds left. Center back oversteps the play. Number 23 sends it on up into the chest of Galonzo Bravia and escorted out of bounds by Alfonso. Back in the 10, he's looking back like he wants to take a shot from there. I hope he doesn't because we probably won't get a chance to see him play for a few games. Coach Mutombo is very serious about taking bad shots. Good luck with that, guys. Ball gets thrown in by number 23. Showing his skills. This guy is improving his foot skills. He is a great goalkeeper, though. I will give him credit for that. And I'm very shocked, surprised, and pleased at his field play today. Great job, 23. Way to come back and way to show your versatility, Alan Garcia. 32 chasing the ball down for the Stallions. Little physicality. 17 throws the elbow. 32 grabs the 27 throws the elbow. 32 grabs the elbow. So that's a foul on him. We're going to get a little personality readjustment. Some words exchanged by 27 and 32. Both of them are actually upset at the referee, which is funny. I think they agreed. I don't think they're getting upset. Ball is sent up high to 23, right over his head. I don't think he was quite ready for it, but he's still in the play. Out to the corner, number 10. Galonzo gets a foot on it, so he doesn't make it so easy for these guys. Number 10 fakes that deke, fakes the pass. Now he's pointing and directing traffic. Back to 13, who's looking, 17, I'm sorry. He's looking. Crosses it, ill-advised, falls short as most deep crosses can do.
right at the left channel, and that ball somehow gets kicked back to Gino Buriani, who calmly picks it up in the face of 23 as he advances and tries to add pressure. Gino says, press up, press up, press up. 1 minute, 5 seconds. We are 3 seconds from 1 minute remaining. Now, number 27 takes the clearance header from Nobu Perez, and they are on attack. This is the Steers' chance to get that consolation goal. And that long ball mentality is not the style of the Steers. That is a no good and a no-go. Ball played off of the concrete, trying to get it back to the goalkeeper as quick as possible to put in play. Gino is in no rush, but he did show good sportsmanship and thank the Steer defender for sending that ball to him quickly. Champions of character the whole game on both sides of the ball. I am so proud of these teams. Ball put in the air slightly over 11's head. He does touch it, and that is a Stallions throw-in with 14 seconds. Ball gets thrown into Nobu Perez. He just kicks it right back to the goal, and they're pressing. That ball is a nice little clearance into the lane. 2 seconds left, and that is the end of the match with your North American Stallions 2, Texas College Steers 0. Great game, great matchup, very physical, very, very physical, as our wonderful camera girl, Michelle, scans that camera and pleads to the left-hand side as this team congratulates their goalkeeper for an outstanding shutout, which has been one of the things he's been putting on his to-do list. Camera girl Michelle, please scan that camera all the way to the far left side as these players pick up their goalkeeper. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another only onClutch coverage of the North American University athletic programs. This has been your favorite voice of the Stallions, the DJ Wolfman. Ow, baby. Right here live with only onClutch. Final score, your Steers 2. The Stallions, your Steers 0, the Stallions 2. This has been a wonderful, outstanding game by both Steers and Stallions. Try to get some of these stats up for you. The goals today were put in by number 44. Vote for him, Pedro Ortega. Vote for Pedro. And number 7, Denali Cortez, the super sub. Denali came right off the bench and went straight to work, caught a pass off the left-hand side, and put that thing right behind the goalkeeper's ear. This is a heck of a game by both teams. Gino Borioni gets the win as a goalkeeper for a shutout. That's a 0, a 0, a goose egg, a hey you, are you in the game? And yes, the Texas College Steers were definitely in the game. They got a couple of shots out themselves. Big time effort from number 10, number 11, and definitely number 23. Couple of good saves also made by Alan Garcia. So wake up, North American University. Monday afternoon, Tuesday morning, you make sure you shake the hands, pat some backs, and give some flowers out to this North American University squad. Both teams walk away with the win. As for onClutch in our future, you can catch us. Check us out. Our schedule is clearly posted on the Stallions website. That's STALLIONS.NA.edu. Once again, stallions.na.edu. For the boss man, the super producer, the chief, the head guy, the head honcho, and the hero of most of these H-Town churches, because he's also doing the recording there, Mr. J. Tillis. For the nominated cameraman of the year, Mr. Keith And for our outstanding camera work, camera lady of the year, Ms. Michelle, a.k.a. the Snack Lady, bringing it to you right here in 4K, 100% golden. This has been North American Soccer Match Day, only on Clutch. Good night, everyone.
Boots laced tight, we're ready to roll. Houston skies burn like a gold. Chasing dreams under the stadium glow. The crowd's alive, it's a battle cry. Hearts pounding under this Texas sky. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate firing every play. Houston's pride, it's match day. Houston's fight, it's match day. Fields of canvas, we painted bold. Every pass, every shot, pure gold. Legends rise and stories untold. The whistle blows and the sparks ignite. Under these lights, we fight tonight. Match day, feel the rush. Only on clutch, it's more than enough. Collegiate fire in every play. Houston's pride, it's match day.